our next award winner tonight is Roisin Corneen, who's the class teacher for the 5th class students at Scoil, Mhuire, Naofa in Road, and it's the Climate Change Award. I suppose something that has been hugely on the agenda, climate change, over the last number of years, but I suppose maybe many people, Roisin, just getting to grips with it. So fantastic to see a young class at that age getting so deeply involved, and you have a massive amount, I know, of initiatives involved that you've been working on. So you might just run through some of the things that you did in the school.
Sure. Obviously, we're delighted as well to get the award. It's brilliant. The kids were over the moon, and it does so much for them. So thanks so much to everyone involved. So when the kids came back after lockdown, we asked them what was the thing they missed most, being locked up and everything with COVID. And they said they missed their friends. So they tried to come up with a way that would ensure that school continued, even if there was another pandemic or if COVID came back again. So they wanted to come up with an initiative whereby they designed their own outdoor classroom. So therefore they thought, if we can learn outside, then there's always a chance that the schools will be left open and that they won't be isolated from their friends again. So that's kind of where the idea came from. So then we went about designing the garden, but we wanted to link it to the school curriculum. So we wanted to link it to global citizenship in the Green Schools initiative, and we wanted to link it to the SPHE and geography and science curriculum. So the kids wanted to make everything themselves for the garden, and we decided that the garden would be it would use no fossil fuels or energy at all, only that we'd have our own little wind turbine that if we needed anything based on electricity. So they designed the whole garden themselves, and they came up with the idea that they'd love to have hens outside in the garden, so that in the outdoor classroom then they could learn about animals and producing food and produce their own food. And they wanted to grow all their own vegetables, because we were learning about the Fair Trade Initiative and the global footprint that leaves behind, and that industry. So we were thinking, why don't we grow our own fruit and veg, and therefore eliminating that global footprint. Then the kids were talking about coming to school, how we could cut out the use of fossil fuels, and we organised a Wow Day walk on Wednesday where everyone in the school walked. So we had a 75% increase in the amount of children walking, and we created a video for that and all. But the kids were totally involved themselves. They made the whole project themselves. So
that's incredible, really, to hear that. Just striking me there talking to you that isn't it amazing what friendship, or the way they thought about that being able to make sure, like that probably tells, I know you as a teacher or whatever, and ourselves, but it tells you a lot about what's important really for people. And maybe COVID did that. Maybe did it bring it back to
exactly it did, and it got them thinking too, that we didn't need to be going on these fancy holidays. We didn't need to be buying all these things. At the end of the day, all they wanted to see was people. They wanted to see their friends. They wanted to be with people. And they were just looking for a way. They were problem solving, really, I suppose, coming up with a way that they wouldn't be isolated from their friends again. So that's where the idea of the outdoor classroom kind of grew. And so we're hoping really over the next number of years to get that going. And we've written to a number of different politicians. We've written to Pippa Hackett, and we're looking, to try and get an initiative like this going for our schools. So
it's hugely positive, and especially as you know, I suppose the history of Road with the ESB and Boardnamona and the changes happening there. Isn't it great to see the kids being aware of maybe replacing those things with new initiatives? So
that's right.
Fantastic. Yes. And I hope they're still playing a bit of football.
When they were designing the little hen house. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead about the hen houses. Yeah.
Sorry, when they were designing the hen houses, we were learning about the sphagnum moss on the bog, and that it's a huge carbon sponge and everything. So we laid that on the top of the little hen houses and along for kind of damp proofing them, because it holds so much water. So we're learning about that as well, their own environment.
Yeah. No, I was only saying, I hope there's still room for a bit of football.
There is. There's always room for football in Road.
Yeah. No, that's
for
very
sure,
important
for
too.
sure.
Look at Roisin, just to say again, congratulations. Well done to all the class, the fifth class. How many of them are in the class?
We've 19 altogether,
19,
and
yeah.
every one of them made something for the garden, so it was brilliant. And they're really creative. They're a great bunch of kids. They really are.
Well done to them, well done to their parents, and well done to the school. Look, congratulations to everybody involved, and thanks very much, Roisin.
Thanks very much, Michael.